two recordings going on at the same time. In addition to that, I'm going to add to that Pizarro problem step recorder, which I'm going to select now. Problem step recorder is on. Verify that the number of, in the setting, the number of screens is set up to 999. Okay. And start recording and paste the video file name that I just started. My video, year, month, day of the month, and then the time.mpeg. Okay. And now the time is to add some other external recorders. So far I was dealing with internal recorders, and now I'm going to add external recorders. And the first one is my goggles. So I'm going to take a pair of goggles here. Turn the goggles on first, and then wait for the light to come on. And here it is, and it starts blinking after I click it one more time. Beep, beep, and it starts blinking, and I'm putting it on. Then in addition to that, I want to put on some power bank. So I'm going to use this external power bank, extend the USB-C cable, drop it in my pocket shirt, and then loop it a couple of times through my sweatband so it doesn't break the temple of the goggles, pulling down the goggles too much. So one loop and then a second loop. Push it in and pull it out the other side. Extend it as much as needed, and then connect it to the goggles to continue this recording. Then insert it into the socket. And now I'm ready to continue with the next step, which is finding my lanyard and mounting my lanyard on myself. So far I have my video glasses recording the scene, and I'm going to add also my lanyard, which I put it over my head first. Oops, pulled down my goggles too far. And now I want to strap it around my chest. For that purpose, I'm going to lower the camera so the viewer can see just my chest, and my lanyard here has a couple of retractable, plus is supported, or is on top of, I should say, an easel, a black easel, three-pronged black easel with two legs on my chest, and each one is connected to a couple of retractable carabiners that I like behind my back to stabilize it and to prevent it from moving around. And after I finish with that, I'm going to put a phone in there and turn the phone to record and or stream the video. So I'm selecting camera, and then video, record, insert it into my lanyard, and now it is away from my body so I can drop my gaze and see what my lanyard is shooting. In addition to that, I want to strap it with a couple of rubber bands, one at the very right hand side, and one on the white one, and one a black one on my left hand side, and push them down away from the lens. I can also stop the beaming of the flash. And now I'm ready to go, ready to rock and roll. to add, I want to add to it one more thing, and this is my LED head, cap, I should say. We'll see how that works. Take it off the rack and turn it on. So this is a couple of examples of URL tell. A URL tell is a URL that is also a telephone number, and I have one on my cap here, as you can see, that spells the WizMoreBiz domain name, wizmore.biz, and also the matching vanity phone number, area code 949 6673, and 249 is the complete number. Now I want to turn it on, turn the LED on, so it blinks, multicolor blink, and you can see it well in the dark. I keep depressing it until here is the logo starting, and it will be scrolling around as I wear it over my head here to continue with this presentation. Okay, at this point I'm ready to host Beauty, and I don't know where she is now rolling around. Here she is, Miss America, and I'm ready to help her and deal with the technological challenges. In the meantime, I'll prepare her head, which is a work in progress.
Why is it working
Because I didn't finish the logo yet.
But it shines.
It shines just like you, but I would like it to also work during sunlight, in which time that logo is not so clear. So I'm pressing the logo, and let's see if we can get this logo to work. And here, should the logo appear, I release it, it's ready to go. And this has another vanity phone number that spells the psycho. And you can see it flashing through the dark. Here she is, Miss America. Let me help you with the cable. You just run the cable and it's all working. All we were meant to do is put in that, and now we have the Beauty ready to go. So we have a two-pronged approach. Here we want to demonstrate how to squeeze this mango. So here, for a hands-free demonstration, okay, I want to lower it down, and I can aim it at the object, and then tighten up the knobs. The knobs are screws that are changing the stress level of the hinges of this easel, aiming it at the object. In this case, it is this cutting this mango, to read the mango. Right. Now, in addition to that, I want to run Pixie Bar, so I'm going to, yes, both of us running Pixie Bar. Yes, stop the recording. And this will be a hands-free demonstration of Pixie Bar. Go back. I'm starting it now. We should start it close right away. I started. Now you can see the logo of Pixie Bar coming up. Then I press the video camera, start the recording. I get the 1 minute. And then I press it. And I want to describe what I'm doing. Now the counter is running 56 seconds. Now I want to explain how I'm cutting this mango. I'm pressing it down to bypass the seed, and then we will blend the seed in the yard. Sometimes it doesn't go so easily and quickly. So you have to apply force.
It's like too soft.
Maybe too soft, but not exactly right. So you have to apply a little force. And all the force sometimes doesn't help also because it's not lined up quite right. Okay, now I got it.
upside down and you can use them upside down. The blackberry. Amazing. You know? You want me to share to USA backup?
Go ahead.
USA, okay? Can we do the light bulb tomorrow?
It's already 5.
It's gonna be foggy.
And you need lemons. Or that looks better. Also, spin. I like spin too hard.
To me,
You
it
made it?
you want me to USA? You want me to do yours?
Put it up. Just put it up.
I don't like it. It looks better than yours.
I like spins are too hard to
So USA backup. I'm sure the description, see if it comes through, see if it comes through.
return the video. Lashes. Describe it to the people.
I
You
said,
made it?
yeah,
The
USA.
description of the video.
And it came through.
Yes, it is.
But it did some interesting. I don't like it. Stringy, here, let me put report. Here, it's report. It's stringy, mealy,
What else? What does it mean?
mealy, like, doesn't have a thick, solid consistency.
Yeah.
And it's not that sweet.
It's not that stuff.
It's not that good.
In a way, it's good for some people.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
And it's still sweet.
Yeah, but I don't like it. It doesn't have the bright enough color to it. It's kind of pale.
It's so bad.
It's not a good
Isn't
color.
it? It's not so right. I think.
No, I think it's too hot. It's a different kind. I think would be the best one to
It's
get.
the one from North or
Yeah.
It's not that sweet.
your bag and you can
No,
put
I'm
it in.
just going to leave it like this in the fridge. I'll use it.
You want plastic ones? You put a plastic over it.
Yes, let me just put this. Oh, this is so good. Turn on the right foot.
And put that stuff
Yes,
down.
please. This is good. Right.
Don't throw it back in.
Oh, it's just going.
No, throw it. It's not good to put it. Don't just put it in the garbage bin. They don't decompose. The cabinet. How many seconds do you want? 14. Everybody living has been interpreting people of a low social IQ. No, it's true. You don't throw stuff. You know, the camera should look like what you came into. Such a mess. You never look clean up after you.
Okay, now we're going to the exciting part.
Fire.
Fire and
Hazard.
hazard. Right.
How long is this going to take?
On the clock, less than 5 minutes.
It's 9:02.
Okay, so come here. You want to start another clip.
It's 9:02. It's fire hazard.
Okay, what we're going to do here, start another
You
picture.
want another clip on the glasses too?
You can start to.
Or just leave, I'm gonna leave them. Right. Doesn't it go in small little clips in it?
Yeah.
So
Oh, let's run Pixie Bar. That's better. So let's start with Pixie Bar.
okay. Those are the-
I'm starting.
okay.
Okay. 1 minute to go. And start recording, and I want to put it close with the message here, Liba.
You know, the problem is that light is putting the glare.
Oh, no, this is good. The light, we need the light. Let's leave it like this. And we start with a close up on this Liba. 1 minute left. A little view of the people involved. And now the key is to be hands-free and demonstrate how that works. So first of all, I want to make sure
Did you unplug it?
it's unplugged. Remove this, and we're going to
Screen.
put the two new screens from Amazon,
Screens are from the bulbs.
the two new bulbs.
Why do you call them screens?
I made a mistake. Are you running a
Yeah.
Pixie?
Yeah.
Put them out, one at a time. Take out the old bulbs, screw them out and try to pull them out. You have to turn them around to the position until they're clearly released. You see how it is black here and here?
Put it down.
That means that they are exactly what you said, burnt out. Turn it around until you hear the popping sound.
Let me hold this. Let me break this. Oh, that's good. You got that one out. Put the other one out.
So first of all, I'm going to bed one out here. It's unplugged. Remove this, and we're going to put the two new screens from Amazon. The two new bulbs. I made a mistake. Are you running a Pixie? Put them out, one at a time. Take out the old bulbs.
There's something in
Screw
there.
them out and try to pull them out. You have to turn them around in the position
sterile geometric patterns I see a sticker, the light yields orange, and what looks like a
How do
warning
you
bell.
know
The
which
person's
side
hand
goes
is
where?
white. The device has a black metal grid closer to us, and there's a bright light glowing from the wrist. One light blue sticker, one dark blue, and one orange. The camera quickly pans to the right, revealing a person holding this hand is holding a small white rectangular object. They're wearing an orange and black patterned shirt and a white wrist. The other hand, further the background behind us is a chaotic mess of objects, wires, and what looks like a cluttered room into the device. Next, the camera shifts to show a wide shot of what appears to be very messy of how to replace the bolts and the bugs. There are piles of clothes, bags, clocks, and various other
Shouldn't you
items
just
scattered
lift it up?
white. It looks like a storage room.
Why don't you put the
Workshop.
screen on?
Stacked
You
high
don't
on
want to
shelves.
put the screen on first? You
Don't bother.
I can
don't
make
want
out
to put the screen on?
No.
and what might be a window in the distance. The lighting is a bit dim overall, with some warmer
Move
artificial
backwards.
lights. The view then focuses on a table or workbench, which is incredibly cluttered. The video ends just as they are about to monitor with a white screen visible. The background is a bit and another, but we can make out
What's
what
this?
is right in the dark
This
space.
wire.
Various wires, tools, and office supplies are all over the place. I can see a red and white bottle, some scissors, pens, and what looks like a box of Office Max
Stand
paints.
there, stand there
There's
where
a red
you
light
are.
Says
hanging from the
danger.
ceiling, casting
What?
a warm glow.
Stand
on the
where you
ceiling.
are. I'm aiming you.
Now we're back to the white rectangular device, still glowing from within. A hand reaches into the frame from the left, wearing a black, long-sleeved shirt, and begins to manipulate the device. It looks like they're trying to remove something. The hand is pulling at a metal grid, and then two long,
Stay
white,
away.
tube-like objects
Stay
from inside
away.
the device.
Should I put some water or something? Get water ready?
No.
As the person removes the tubes, which look like fluorescent light bulbs,
How do you turn it
or
on?
lamps,
Shouldn't you
they
put the
place
screen
them
on?
Please don't
box.
go.
The box has text on it, but it's too small to read clearly. We then see the hand taking one of the new white tube-like bulbs out of the white box.
Where's Papa
The
John?
camera
One
then
only
zooms
works.
in on the interior of the
You have to
device.
adjust
There are two empty slots where the tubes were, revealing a grid
Maybe
of
one
thin
does-
metal wires or rods. Beneath the grid, there's a
What
colourful
happened?
fabric
Don't
with a
touch.
geometric pattern in shades of blue,
I
green,
got zapped
black,
out.
red,
So,
and
is
yellow.
it my,
This fabric seems to be lining
maybe
the
it
bottom
has
of
a
the
short.
device, perhaps
Yeah,
to catch
went out.
things. Finally, we get a
probably
very
has a
close shot
short.
of the inside of the device. The two new white tubes are now installed, and we can clearly see the intricate metal
where's
grid
Papa
and the
John?
colourful patterned
Okay,
fabric
turn it
below.
off.
The
How do you
hand
turn it
briefly
off?
touches one of the tubes,
How do you
which
turn
looks
it off?
clean and new,
Here, there's
contrasting
Where?
with what we were told
You
about
see
the
how I got
previous
zapped
burnt out
out?
ones.
Yeah.
Don't
The
touch me
lighting is
next
still
time.
warm, likely from the
Okay.
nearby lamps.
Okay, turn it off.
Be quiet.
Turn it off.
Now we have to fix it. Don't
What do you mean
tell
fix
me
it?
what to do. Fix it is broken. I explained
Oh.
to you. Okay, email it.
I can-
So got zapped out of this. Okay, now you want to email it. So I want to go to the very end. Select share. Scroll to the very end again. Select share again. Then I want to select share video. Select the email address, read you, and then click the send button. Now repeat again, share description, repeat what I said.
Share description. And where you sending it to?
USA backup
USA Bank.
@gmail.com and send again and done. Now I want to go back to my camera,
Okay, now I'm going back to my video.
aim the camera at it, and video, and start recording.
Starting.
Now let me explain to you the problem.
Okay.
Hands free, put it back in the lanyard and come closer now. You don't have to worry about anything. You won't be getting zapped up, but don't touch me or the device. You see, this piece broke right here.
Yeah.
It should be like this.
Right. Like a
In
little
other
clip.
words,
Like a
both
little
of
clip.
them should be lined up perfectly the way it is here. Because of the poor design of this device,
It broke.
I broke it trying to open it. So now I'm going to demonstrate to you that I'm going to close it first and
By
how it
putting
is
the-
supposed to be closed. This is the little net to make sure
The
that by
screen.
accident the
You don't-
screen that you
Don't put your hand on it.
that you don't mess with this. You understand? can tell which part is up and which part is down. The part that is dented like this is up,
Okay.
which means it should be going inside the lips. You see the lips here in the top?
Yeah.
Should be going inside.
Into the
But it
lips.
should start from here. So first of all, you want to place it in the hinges here, then close it. Since it is not done well, you have to close it one thing at a time. Insert it into the lip, the way I do now. Repeat what I said.
I'm saying that's supposed to go in there.
Insert it into the lip, then place the other side in the hinges right here,
It's not there.
and then push it down and insert it into the lip, so it is fully
It's in the clip. Clip
lipped
there.
up. Now,
Clip.
one thing that I forgot to do, which I wanted to do, is to run the wire through
But
it.
it's plastic. Why should you want plastic?
Just one thing at a time.
It's tape coming
plastic
out.
is later on.
No, this tape is coming
It is
off.
not. It is not off. It is just loose on purpose. Please don't
Okay, I'm just showing you.
interrupt me, please. Enough trouble. Put it back in the hinges in position. Slide it in the lip.
It's not in the hinge.
Slide it on the other side in the lip. Now,
The tape hanging out.
to bother you until you're done. Now it is okay, yes. And now, close it. And it has to get in the position inside the lip, like this,
Okay.
inside the hinge.
It's not inside.
Now I'm going to tie it so it doesn't come loose, and I put a couple of wires here for that purpose. So even the hinge being broken won't make a difference, but just for aesthetic purposes, I like to put the tape there, to put it back in there with the glue, and I can tie it or just keep it like this for another day. You understand? It should be in the, you see how it fell now?
Yeah, it's not in the groove.
It's not in the groove, that's
And
all.
then this part is sticking out, the broken part. It's on the tape.
So you know, sometimes it's not worth to mess with this.
And then the other thing is to
I just
pick up the tape.
just keep it here for another day. Let's see how it jazz. Okay, I just want to tighten it up. I don't want it to keep coming out on its
And
own.
where are you going to place it?
Doesn't matter. You place it somewhere where it's out of reach, and you can put some honey, one of your honey little containers of sugar water or whatever you put in there.
I don't want to put anything there.
It's against the wall in the corner.
I
Don't
don't
make
want. I don't want it. I have limited space on my
it doesn't
countertop.
have to be on your countertop. Stop raising
No,
it.
you said-
You can put it anywhere.
And no, put it
in the
outside.
world.
I don't want it.
It's only indoors.
I don't want to put it indoors. I don't need more fire hazards.
It's not a fire hazard.
It is a
Stop.
fire hazard. I don't want it. I have a right too.
We're making an experiment. Stop being so nasty. 24 hours. Let's see if it works. Or
I
not.
don't want to have it on when I'm sleeping, when I'm not available.
So you
I
can
don't
turn
want.
it off when you're asleep.
I don't
make
want. I don't want it on. You can make experiments. Go in another room and make an experiment. I don't want to. I don't want to be having a fire. I have enough problem. This whole place can go on
put
fire.
it in another room. Which room do you want? Don't scream on it.
Put it outside.
It's not for outdoors.
Okay.
It has to be indoors. Because
So put it.
you don't,
Put it in
don't
the other side.
scream all the
Put
time.
it in the other side
You
of
don't
the.
want the weather and rain to touch it and to short it, you understand?
Okay. I don't like it. I don't want it.
Okay.
And I have no problem with the. Put it in the lobby.
Just always pass it.
No, later on when there's a fire, you're gonna blame me that I
There's
didn't
no
tell
fire
you.
now.
It's
We're
a
just
fire
testing it.
hazard.
Stop it.
I read about it. They said that it's fire hazard, that you shouldn't have it. That they disconnect.
wrong.
Okay, turn it off. Okay,
So
fine.
it works. So we
Okay.
don't need to return it back to Home Depot.
Okay, fine.
You can hang it also on these.
Okay, fine. I'm not hanging it nowhere, and I don't want it. Where's the on and off switch? Okay, put it on the shelf and don't connect it to anything. I don't want it.
We still.
I don't care if I'm terrorizing or not. Later on you'll say, I don't want to be in a fire. Okay? This whole place is going to go on fire. It's too many of these connections here. It's too much daisy chain to daisy chain. I already had the fire department tell you that you're a fire hazard. No, it worked fine.
It works perfectly well,
Fine,
so
fine.
you don't need to return it to
No.
Amazon.
No.
And just stop
Put it
there.
on a shelf and do not plug it in. Do not plug it in. Did you hear me? Do not plug it in. I don't want it plugged in my
Quiet,
house.
I'm trying to figure out where to put it now, not plug it.
Well, you have too much junk around here. Why don't you get rid of some of the stuff? You don't even have any room on a shelf because you have so many boxes and boxes of things from 20 years ago that you haven't even touched. No, I don't want to terrorize you. Fine. So you won't have me and then you'll be happy. No, you got a lot out of me. You got a nice dinner. You got a nice dinner.
Maybe keep your terror for later when we are done. Come flat on it. Get it flat on it. Do something See, I'm struggling. Leo, you see that he's struggling. Maybe I terrorize him a little more and he will drop it.
I told you to clean the sofa. You clean the sofa? No.
Send some terror my way.
No. I'm telling you that this looks like a storage place looks better than this.
This is all that I need is a little terror to improve my
And put it in deeply that when you walk, you're not going to tip it over with the wire and it'll fall. Literally, you should be happy that I'm concerned. You have no common sense whatsoever. Emotional IQ is minus 10. No, I'm just telling you. And don't plug it in.
Be quiet, I'm testing it.
You're testing it. You're going to make the whole place on fire. I see a guy struggling and doing stuff that he has no business doing. That's what I see. Instead of cleaning up, you just do. No. I don't even have a place to eat. Push it in further, but I'm not going to.
Stop it.
Push it in further. So you don't knock it over and it falls on my foot. You're garbage. Now he's saying I'm garbage.
Said you make up storage and garbage.
You're garbage, yeah. Okay, you're garbage too.
Let me stop.
Okay.
Now
All
I
right.
can store this somewhere.
You store it somewhere.
Wherever
Okay.
the lights are, here goes some utilities and lights.
Where? No, this is not where the utilities and lights are. It's over there on the top with utilities and lights.
Unscrew over.
You had here all the light bulbs here. We're over
Okay.
here.
Fine.
You remember?
Okay,
That's
fine.
where you had them.
Fine.
And you took everything
please
away?
Don't scream. Okay. Fine. Scream a little more, so you spitz a little more.
It was not 5 minutes.
No,
It went
because
better than you wanted.
you screamed most of the time and detained me. That's why.
Oh, I detained you.
The scream and nasty that you are.
I detained you. You worked the whole time and I detained you.
I'm working.
You
here
broke it. I
instead of-
wasn't even in the same room, and then
instead
you
of
claimed that I
helping
broke.
me.
I broke the clip.
Terrorize, go ahead.
I broke the clip.
Add a little terror to the mix. That will make things much better.
You have no sense of reality. I asked you to clean up the couch. Do you? No. I asked you to clean up that I can even eat a dinner on a chair. Can I do that? 20 years. I'm not able to do that. Who lives like that? They can't even sit at a table. Does he listen to me? No.
Of course.
All the time. Comes up with these ideas, these crazy ideas, that he has to zap bugs. Maybe clean up a little bit instead of zapping bugs.
No, I want to make a file name. So I'm going to take the file name that I got at the very top here. Edit, copy, edit, paste, and I'm going to insert into it the video file name from MSN Recorder Max. First I mark it with a cursor. Wow, what a life. Control V to get the file name. Now I want to copy it to the clipboard buffer. Edit, copy, and edit as a comment to Bizarre Problem Step Recorder. Paste it as a comment to verify that it is in the buffer. Now I'm going to stop record. Click the save button. Oops. Tap the save button. Paste the file name. Focus on the path of Psar.exe, stands for problem step recorder executable. Mark the previous path of log and extend it to mark the entire path, then Control V to paste the Psar.exe with the backslash and delete. And now we got a complete file name. The correct time is now 2:30, 2:23. So I think I started at about 9:00 p.m. And the current time is 9:23 p.m. 9:23 p.m. Copy to the clipboard buffer, then save, then click review additional details and scroll up to see that was 46 steps as we start another one, and add a comment, paste, and close. Okay, so now basically I'm going to add this new file name to my notepad. Tighten up the knobs of my lanyard to make sure that it is aiming at the right object, which is my screen here. As I'm going to edit and paste and a couple of enters to make some space for the new recording. Edit, paste again, and that will form my sub file folder name for media that has not been published already on YouTube on a remote server, and I'm going to make the name short using the current time. Backspace. All the way to the day. Today is the 3rd of June. I'm going to update it. Instead of the 2nd, we'll have the 3rd of June, 2025. The day of the week is Tuesday. So capital T and lowercase u, period. The time is 9:23 p.m. And I don't need my video here. I just want to keep the minimum. So it will be Libabug Zapper in cutting Libabug Zapper. Also we're using PixieBot, so it's going to start with Pixie. What did we cut there? Mango. Pixie. Mango. Libabug Zapper. Altogether, that will be the name of my new subfolder off of my G hard drive. So I'm going to mark it with a cursor. Edit, copy, file, save again. Then I'm going to paste the new information on the file name and copy the log subfolder into RAM. Copy and save. And now open another instance of File Explorer. Edit, paste, file, save again. And now we'll create some folders on my G drive. Edit, copy, expand Z, videos, start with Galaxy, with black, create a new subfolder with new folder, and paste the new name, Tuesday 9, Picky Mango Liba Bug Zapper. Now place the cursor on it, right mouse click to copy to the clipboard buffer, and then scroll down to the next target, which is purple, the purple phone, and right mouse click and paste with Explorer. Then scroll down further to iView, right mouse click and paste with Explorer. And now I'm ready to start stripping the media off of my devices. So first of all, I can return my caps back. One cap is back on the hanger. Then I want to connect the video goggles, one set of video goggles First of all, connect them to the power supply, recharge them, then take out the micro SD card, pop it out, insert it into the adapter. Now open another instance of File Explorer to discover if the computer can see it, and if it cannot, I have to extract it and reinsert it. Something went wrong, so I extract it and reinsert it and hope for a pop. And here's the pop, I heard it. DCIM expanded and then movie. And here we have 11 clips. Tap the first one, shift to the last one, right mouse click to cut. And now drag it down a bit. And open another instance of iView. Double click to get into it and paste with Explorer. And then place the cursor there and copy the path to the clipboard buffer. Go to the notepad and demark it with, let's look at the last demarcation, parentheses, so this demarcation will be open braces, the file to be uploaded to YouTube, a couple of blanks, and then file save. Next item to be stripped is the phone. I'm going to connect the phone to the computer, swipe, connect to the computer, and then close all the applications. Swipe, close all apps, and try to strip the media off of this phone. Open another instance of File Explorer, and let's see if discovered Galaxy A54 5G, which it is and displays here, SD card, DCIM, and camera. Here we have 3 clips. Tap on the first, shift to the last, cut, open another instance of File Explorer to paste. File Explorer, full screen, Drive G, videos, subfolder Galaxy, subfolder black, scroll down to today's date, 6-3-2025, and paste. And copy the path to the clipboard buffer. Go back to my notes and paste it as a second folder to upload to YouTube. Couple of blanks and close braces and file save. Now it's time to edit as a comment to PSAR, problem step recorder executable. Right mouse clicked and paste, and OK. And then stop recording with PSAR and save PSAR. Take the previous file name and add the subscript of A after the 5. Adjust the time to 9:35 insert the back, paste, oops, no good. Control V to paste, backslash. One other thing I could add there is the zip, .zip, zip, and got zapped, got zapped, electrical shock. Save. Edit, paste. Additional details, let's say how many, 2 steps all of a sudden only. And why is it 2 steps? I don't know, but it doesn't work much better than that. 2 steps, fine. Paste. Finally, let's see what is empty now. If something empty here, the SD, I am going to take out that micro SD card adapter, then extract the micro SD card out, then return it back to my goggles here. Okay, and I want to recharge this. Recharge this cable here. I don't know if it's still connected to anything or what's the status of this. Let's see if it turns on red, which it does, which means that it is charging. One done. And now it's time to check out on the phone and see whether the phone is cleared. Here's the phone. The phone is cleared. I want to take out this phone. Take out this phone and recharge it. It turned red, which means it is recharging. Press it here. And now I'm going to put another phone in, so I'm going to take my current phone off of the lanyard, stop the current recording, connect it to the computer, go to the home page, close all apps, close all apps. Now try to strip the media off of this device. So open another instance, File Explorer, scroll down to the Galaxy A54 5G, SD card, DCIM, camera, tap the first one, shift tap to the third one, right mouse click to cut, and then open another instance of File Explorer to target the media from the phone. So full screen at the beginning, Drive G videos, expand to Galaxy to purple, scroll down to today's date, right mouse click and paste, and then select the path, copy to the clipboard buffer, edit as a comment to Pissar problem step recorder executable, and paste, and confirm with OK. I will make it a little smaller and then paste it in my notes. Edit, paste, file, save. And finally, last but not least, to strip the media is my video goggles. So for that purpose, I want to view both cameras so I can see what I'm doing. I want to take the hat off to expose my goggles. Then I want to extend the goggles forward and stop the recording on the goggles. Press the button close to the lens to hear the short buzz. Beep. And now depress it and hold it depressed to hear the long buzz to power it off. Buzz. And now it's powered off and I can disconnect it from the external battery bank. Place it on the tabletop and also connect it to a USB-C cable. So it will be charging. Find a USB cable that's not engaged yet. Here is one. And connect it to charge. Then open up the compartment of the micro SD card, pop it out, and insert it into the adapter, and then shove the adapter into my desktop and hear the sound. Pam pararam. And now let's extract it. File Explorer. Scroll down to the micro SD card, drive I, expanded, DCIM, movie, and here we have 21 clips. Tap the first one, shift tap the last one, number 21, right mouse click to cut it off of the micro SD card and paste it onto my hard drive, and open another instance of File Explorer, navigate to Drive G, to Videos, to iView, scroll down to today's date and time, and then create a new subfolder, new folder, and that will be color, because of the colored version, color. Make a new subfolder and double click it to paste all the videos into it. Paste with Explorer. And now as they are pasting, it will take another 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to copy the path into the clipboard buffer of color, and then paste it into my notes. At the very end, right mouse click and paste, and then file save. So we have them all lined up. Now I can take the cap and stop the blinking of the LEDs by pressing the button. And now I can recharge it or just hang it. Since it was a short time, I'm not even going to bother to recharge it, just hang it up until the next payment event. Done. And now I can take off and recharge my power bank until tomorrow, the next shooting event. Now recharge this baby. Here I have another cable. Let's see if I can recharge it right here. No, this doesn't contain enough charge apparently. Maybe also an issue or problem with this. Let's take it to another place. Okay, now I can take off my shirt and hang it here. Till tomorrow. Now, I want to sort them from 1 to 21. Make it full screen. Take 1 to 15. Shift and tap and cut. Make a new subfolder. New folder. Double click it and paste with Explorer. Then take the path, copy to the clipboard buffer, add a comment, paste OK, and paste it in the notes. Edit, paste, file, save. Now open a browser. Full screen. to a YouTube instance, create, upload, select, paste the path, open, select 1 to 15, shift to 15, right mouse click to copy, and open again. And then wait for the 15 uploading, reduce it a bit, and then go to my notes and paste. 15, ARush, Control V, few enters, file, save. Then open the browser again. Take another instance of this channel. Switch to count, ARush, create, upload, select, remove the new subfolder, delete and enter. Take the first one, 16, shift to 21, right mouse click and copy, and open, and add a comment for the file names. Okay. Reduce, go back to my notes and count how many instances did I have there. Cannot remember. 6. Okay. So it is 6 ARush. And paste them, Control V and a couple of enters. Then file, save. And going back to Galaxy, the 3 and 3 will make a total of 12. Copy. And another upload. Select. Paste. Open. First one. Shift to the last one. Right mouse click. Copy and open. 3. 1 of 9. Three, ARush, 1 of 9, and display them, a couple of blanks. And finally the Galaxy Black will be the next one. Edit. Edit, copy, file, save, open another instance on no, stay here. Plus, upload, select, paste the path, and open another set of 3. Copy to clipboard buffer, open, add a comment and paste it in psar.txt. Okay. Then back to ARush. So it is 3, 8, rush, 4V, file, save, and last but not least, edit, copy, another instance. Uh-oh. Going to go to change from here, switch accounts to backtest. Upload, select, paste, first, shift last, wrong one, edit, copy, paste, open, 1 to 11, right mouse click, copy and open. 11 backtest, 11 that's it for now, we're finished. So now let's wrap it all up by going back to Psar and add a comment in Psar with the last file name, Control V and enter. And then stop recording. And save. This will be version B. Delete A. And the time is 10 p.m. Dash 10.00 space p.m. additional details. 227. New, add a comment. Paste the last file name. Let's go to the bottom of the notes here. Control V to paste again. File save. Finally, it's time to wrap up the videos. Now I want to take the lanyard off my chest so we can clip this video and start another one.